What's up guys, Ruckus here with some more Blitz action. I hope you all had a great Christmas or a good holiday season, whatever you happen to celebrate, or just a good December if you're not celebrating anything at all. Today the theme of the video is modified gun sounds. I've got a new one courtesy of Maddox, we're going to check that out. But let's start this episode off in a way that I really should do more often. The classic BTSV YOLO run. Cue the Benny Hill theme music. If you're not YOLOing in your BTSV, you are playing it wrong. Alright, let's get into these gun sounds. Now this latest mod from Maddox is a port across from PC. It's the current version of the PC World of Tanks gun sounds. And as I've said before, it's one of my favourite aspects of the current game as it stands. I really do love these sounds. This game here in the mighty E100, this was actually a mastery game here on port, but unfortunately my replay was a bit jagged in places and the UI is a bit funky. I was halfway through doing some mods of my own, so I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm just going to dive in here, let it play. When I leap into the thick of the action and there's just guns going off all around, it's just a glorious thing. So I'm going to crank the sound up here and you can check it out for yourself. Man, I never get sick of that 150mm boom, and then the echo. It's so good. It's not just the high caliber guns that sound awesome too. All the guns, all the way down the tiers, all the way down to the low tier pop guns, all sound amazing. So thank you very much, Maddox, for your work there, getting that across from PC. You've done a great job. Maddox, he's got the shits with Blitz at the moment. He didn't get the M60, as many of us didn't. Don't worry, mate. It's just a tarted up M48 pattern. I didn't get one either. We'll get through this together. So, let's get into a few high tier games now. I'm actually playing a lot of tier 10s at the moment. I know, where's the real ruckus? I'm actually enjoying it too, I don't know what's going on. I think it's in part down to the fact that the missions on at the moment, the Blitz fair, and you get more XP for high tier missions. So I've kind of made it my goal to play more tier 10 so that the Blitz algorithm gives me more tier 10 missions. Apparently that's how it works anyway, that's what I've been told. And it seems to be working. I seem to be getting all tier 10 missions at the moment, whereas when the Blitz fair first started and I was grinding the Cheeto, I think it is, the tier 6 Japanese medium, yeah, I was getting all tier 6 missions. Started playing tier 10 and now I'm getting all tier 10 missions, so I assume that's how it works. So whether it's down to the fact that the game is forcing me to play more tier 10s, or that I've maybe overplayed the mid tiers and low tiers and now I'm looking for something fresh and interesting to do, getting back into the tier 10s it seems, and it's not quite as painful as I once found it. It's very rewarding too when you have a good game in a tier 10, and I do love my E100. So I've slipped into the back here of this red team on Mirage it is? No, back away. Jagdpanzer E100. And we're going to put pressure on the rear of the tank destroyers if we can. Death Star there. Nice hit. Going to run in these next 3 replays up the gun caliber as well. Starting with the 100mm on the T62A here. Moving on to the 120mm on the T110E5. And then back to the E100 with the 150mm derp. Go for a tracking shot on the Jagdpanzer. Get it. But he's backing away. Now I say I played a lot of tier 10, but I have not touched the Jagdpanzer. I'm not that keen to play tier 10. That thing is a punish. Just picking him apart slowly, working from flank to flank. Look for the machine gun hatch. No luck. This E50 blunders straight to the front of him. Huge hit. Slip through here and remove the Death Star. It's a valuable kill. See if I can't slip around the Jagdpanzer. He's turning my way and bounce and ram him for 300 ram damage to myself. That's a bit of an own goal. Back of the Jagdtiger. Nope. Back to the Jagdpanzer. He's isolated. He needs to be removed straight away. And I cannot get through there, so back it up again. Sandy Storm from Sharp removes the Jagdpanzer. And no, we're not going over there, but let's make them think that I might. Get the pressure on. Mouse is coming up. Pull back enough to look for a tracking shot. No luck, but a panning hit anyway. Back away. No luck on the second attempted tracking shot. Waffle's coming around, the Waffenträger Panzer IV. Bounce off the turret. Rammed by the mouse. 600 ram damage in this game so far. And I should have backed up there to take out the T110E4, but the Waffle was turning his gun towards me, and I didn't think I had the gun depression. Remove the Waffle, but do take a hit from the T110E4. He's tracked now. Easy kill. Back of the mouse. Sandy gets the kill as well. Well played, 3 each. Nice little rapid medium tank game. And a tank destroyer hunter mission 2. What am I at now? I've got just the last one to do to get the Stridsvagn Swedish medium tank. So I've got about 45,000 of those mission reward credits, whatever the hell they are, to complete in 6 days now. So I think I can do it. I'm not paying any money. If I don't get the XP required, I'm not getting the tank. So I've got to finish those missions. Second game is a bit of a disaster. Myself and Pimp Dad in this one. Pimp's in the Object 140 on Rockfield. The playstyle meta for Rockfield in standard battle is still generally to go in this direction, with the Supremacy playstyle favouring the opposite side of the hill because it's got 2 cap points. This team did not play well. I'm going to try and bust forward here into a position I like to take if I'm in a top tier vehicle, and I think I can get away with it. Going to try and squeeze into this central rocky area right here. Death Star there spotted, not good. Snap a shot off at him. And I'm in where I want to be, but unfortunately FV215B here has come too far forward for this position now to work. Now we're just trading shots. It's not very effective. For this position to work, the Reds need to see you at that first corner and then stall, not come around. Then you can stay hold down and keep them at bay. But unfortunately the FV's in. I do manage to dodge a shot there somehow. Track the T-62A. Pimp looks like he's been whacked by something. Maybe the Death Star. He's not doing well. The team behind me, it turns out, is not doing well. I am making the gun work here. Pimp's gone down. T-62A still tracked, firing in the air. I think he's given up. And look, the mids are all coming in now. There's no one to hold the advance back to my right. There is a tank destroyer there, but I'm not too sure what he's doing. Ugh, backed up too much. I'm off. Good luck, Object 268. It's still 1-1. And I assumed we still had a chance to win this. Side the 50. Plenty of backup behind me. Felt safe at this point, even though we're a tank down. Come forward, Object 140, yes. Lucky not to hit the gun there of the Object 268. What's this Leopard doing? No, no shot there. Object 140 now threatening my front. Hold down, but cheeky heat round there from the Object. FV's come through as well. Snap a shot off, reverse to dodge both their return shots, and I want to finish that FV. Snap a shot off there, that's a good one. And I punch the adrenaline, but it's all to no avail. I'm just going to get one more shot off here against the Leopard. The Object's ignoring me. If I could just bounce this shot. No. That is game. A fairly horrible defeat, but I did do 4,200 damage, so could be worse. E100 on Himmelsdorf for the final battle. The big girl. Possibly my favourite tier 10. This ginormous German heavy tank. Oh, when it works, it's a beautiful thing. Throwing that arm around. Lumbering forward. Derping people in the face with HE. Amazing. Himmelsdorf, good map too for the E100. Plenty of opportunities to side scrape, use the armor correctly. Speaking of derping people in the face with HE, hello IS-8. Tuck in here behind these rocks and prepare to engage the Reds. 3 heavies here. And that IS-8 is not pulling back into cover. So, AP round through the flattest part of the pike nose for 705 damage. That is a good damage roll. Now with Pratap H here, he's in the IS-4, and look at this cheeky surprise butt sex maneuver here. Slipping in between these 2 tier 10 heavies and one at the back of the E100. I reach now for AP. Hit heat round instead. Somehow get a pen there. Second shot by Pratap into the E100 for an engine fire. He's realised the threat, turning around to engage Pratap, and that means easy AP round for me. Through the back of his turret. These 2 guys are in a bind. No luck there, trying to angle my armor against the IS-7. Pratap's putting rounds in the back of him, not exposing any more of his armor than he needs to that E100, allowing me to remove the E100, and the IS-8 is taken out by the T-54. Good teamwork here by the guys on this side. Get into cover, IS-8. STB1 pays the price there for trying to get a shot off. AP round through his side for 730 damage, getting some good damage rolls in this game. And with Pratap and the rest of the guys engaging these Reds from the front, I'm going to try and see who is perhaps pulling a surprise flanking maneuver. IS-8's doing the same thing. He's going to get their attention. Object 140 there. Will he look for a second shot on the IS-8 during the reload? Yes, HE round would have been the better choice there. But luckily that AP round went through his side. 2 reds remaining. Conqueror on a decent amount of hit points, chasing down our T-54, and an IS-8 who is being engaged from the front and rear. Let's look for the Conqueror. T-54's luck runs out, but the Conqueror is doomed. AP through the front. Another high roll. Look for a ram. 100 damage, nice. Take a HE round, but come on, mate. That's not a HE round. This is a HE round. E100 out. So that's a wrap, guys. Tell me what you think of those gun sounds. Are you as big a fan of them as I am? And do you think the Blitz devs should prioritize getting this kind of stuff through? I think they should. I think it adds a lot to the game, and the current sounds are well overdue for an update. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.